This is Kokino Pokemeso, and this is my Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights 1. BioCore, Wizards of the Coast official licensed product. Ludgate Entertainment. This is the opening sequence. It doesn't really reflect the story as much as it reflects the world of Neverwinter, the world of Dungeons and Dragons, of Faroon. This guy here, I think, is supposed to be human, but he looks so green. I think he's a half-orc. Now, for the day this was made, these graphics were truly something special, were truly something spectacular. And here we go. That, of course, is the Minotaur. In Greek mythology, it's a creature in which there was only one copy of. There was only one Minotaur in all of Greek mythology. But of course, like in many fantasy worlds, they make them into an entire race of people. There goes the horn. It's a great video. I enjoy watching it. The only real gripe is that it has nothing to do with the game, or at least nothing to do with the official campaign, at least that I know of. Although the symbol at the hilt of his sword, it does appear in the game. like you need me to tell you that. Neverwinter Nights, Atari, BioWare, Wizards, Dungeons & Dragons, RP. Another Neverwinter in the Night screen with BioWare, Hasbro, Spy Games, Hilt, Hink, Teen. A lot of emblems. Okay. New game. Neverwinter Nights. Prelude. Create character. I worked this out yesterday, figured out what I wanted to play. Just because I didn't want to bore you too much. There you go. That's me. Paladin. He looks like a paladin, doesn't he? Alignment. Lawful good. I think I'll go with that. With a paladin, you don't have a choice. You have to go paladin. You have to go lawful good. Now, these stats are going to look a little weird, and that's because I intend on dual-wielding short swords. For a warrior build, 10 is an extremely low strength. And 13 is a high... No, 15 is a high dexterity. That'll give me ambidextrous. And at level 4, I'll put my new stat point into dexterity. Constitution ideally should be about 12 for a +1 bonus. But for a dual-wielding paladin, you don't have a lot of wiggle room. Wisdom is 14 to get top-level spells. Intelligence is 10, so we don't speak like a idiot. And everything else goes into charisma. After I put my first stat point into dexterity, the rest I get during the game, which is every 4 levels, I'm going to put into charisma. I believe that'll be an even number, because you only get a bonus on even numbers. Okay. Packages. Configure package. gonna put points into discipline. The DC allows you to resist, disarm, called shot, or knockdown. Called shot and disarm are particularly annoying. Not called, yeah. Disarm and knockdown are particularly annoying. Put 2 points into heal. Now, for every 4 points you get during character creation, you get 1 in the game. So, by putting 4 here, it means I can put a point in there every level. By putting only 2 into heal and 2 into persuade, I'm leveling up those 2 skills every other level. So when I put 1 to persuade, I'm not putting it into heal. Then I'm going to put a point. I'm going to use a stat that I've never used in this game. Lore. Allow me to save up money, not identify things, although there's no shortage of money in the game. And allows me to use items when I pick them up instead of having to haul ass to a store and have it identified. Okay. Level 1, ambidextrous. Give me a head start on dual wielding. Weapon finesse. That's not it. Yeah, weapon finesse. Weapon finesse allows me to use my dexterity score instead of my strength score in determining whether or not my attack hits when I'm using a light weapon or a small weapon, which short swords are. Here we have 3 armor proficiencies. I can use any armor in the game. Divine Grace adds charisma to my saving throws. Divine Health, I'm immune to disease. Lay of Hands, I can heal myself or another. It's also affected by my Paladin ability. Quick to Master is because I'm human. I get 4 extra stat points at character creation. That's discipline, heal, and I get 1 extra feat at character creation, which is how I was able to take ambidextrous and weapon finesse. Shield proficiency allows me to use shield. 2 weapon proficiencies allow me to use various weapons. There's 1 more weapon proficiency, which is exotic, but I'm not taking that. And that's my character. Customize. There we go. Kind of matches my portrait. Now, I don't actually want to use a tattoo, but I'm going to show you a little glitch in this game. Now, if I did that with skin or hair color, my entire character would be that silvery gray thing. I don't like it very much. There we go. Oh.
Get on them! Attack, I say!
Oh, all right.
Attack! I say attack!
Now, this build was very much inspired by this voice set. It was also inspired by the portrait, but mostly this voice set. I'm going to change the default age to 16. Does not change a thing in the game, but I want to play a young character. Not that 18 is old. And the name I came up with yesterday is I got by hitting the random generate name button. And the name I got and liked was Yeshandero. Yeshandero. colds. And okay, so let's try to do this as quickly as possible. I am... Okay. You grew up in a small village. Fishing. Why not? A small fishing village where with your family, mom and dad, you made a living as a fisherman. I was originally going to go with farmer, but fishing man, why not? You did not find this. No. You heard tales of great heroes from bards and priests alike. You heard tales of great heroes alive. You heard tales of great heroes rise from modest beginnings like your modest beginnings like your own. You thought to yourself, this could be me. At the age of 14, you left home to your life as an adventurer and hero. Eventually, you ended up at a monastery of Torm, where they agreed to take you on and train you the ways of a paladin. When Neverwinter, with an N, Neverwinter set out a call for a champion, you knew your time had come. Your instructors wanted you to stay and continue your training. But you knew better and headed out for Neverwinter. In short, you are very naive, very impulsive, very idealistic, and very young. And that is my character.